It is cold out there. This is the cold air that came in behind the storms from yesterday. And of course, we've got quite a bit of cloud cover hanging in, at least in the bluegrass. There's a little more sunshine south and east. This is way down in Pine Mountain. And yeah, they do still have a little bit of sun shining down there. So there's a bit of a split as far as sky conditions are concerned, but we're all dry for the time being. Now, if I pop you out a little bit, they've had some diminishing lake effect snow up towards Buffalo there. And yeah, look at that. Across parts of Illinois, there is some snow on the move. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Quick recap. You heard Kristen Dia and Kristen talking about the storm reports. These are all over the past 24 to 36 hours, the storm reports across Kentucky. That one that they just preliminarily ruled as an EF1 with 90-mile-per-hour winds. That storm damage 2 miles north of Frankfort. And of course, the other confirmed tornado that was out there north of Stamping Ground, or around Stamping Ground, an EF1 with 95-mile-per-hour winds. So they still could survey additional spots. We'll keep an eye on that this week. What you want to keep an eye on tonight is the potential for a little bit of snow, just a hint of it, but we're certainly cold enough for it. We're not going to get out of the 30s more than likely, and at a lot of locations today. This is the future track. Notice how it kind of fizzles out and then fires back up again. A quick little hit, a ripple of low pressure and just enough moisture to work with to spark this. Now, there's a lot of dry air at the surface to overcome. So while it may show up initially overnight on your MaxTrack, especially if you got it downloaded to your phone, I think the best chance to see any hints of accumulation is going to be up over northern Kentucky, possibly a little bit here. Minor to light coating, and then the chance for some higher elevation snow, a tenth of an inch or two in our eastern counties. And then we're going to have a rapid warm up later in the week as high pressure ridges in, warm front lifts in from out west. And that's a whole nother can of worms that we'll get into here in just a second. But I'm going to show you two computer models. There's that warm front. The European, which is the most aggressive, showing, a couple tenths of an inch out towards Pikeville, higher elevations and hints of some light snow accumulation here. But then you pop in our in-house model and it's barely showing anything. That dry air is going to be problematic. Temperatures just getting down into the 30s by low 30s around freezing by late this evening. But we're running past schedule if you look at the averages. Our average first measurable snowfall, a tenth of an inch or more, November 29th. We've only had trace amounts so far. So, if you look at the averages, certainly should expect a little bit at some point, but we've been running really warm and we've been running really wet. We just got through 2 to 3 inches of rain, about 2 to 2.5 for most through the bluegrass Monday morning. This is the next 5 days, but the bulk of what you're looking at here, the projected rainfall, is Friday night into Saturday. We could be looking at another 2 to 3 inches or more coming in Friday night. And since we just got swamped last night, flooding will be a concern going into the weekend. Could see some strong to severe storm potential there. We'll have to see how that plays out. It's still days away. But this is the problem, and it's so cold. It's only 30 in Lexington, and we are anywhere from 14 to almost 20 degrees colder now than we were at this point yesterday. This morning, it was closer to 40, over 40. So, yeah, we do gradually warm up, and the 8-day forecast shows, as we get a look at it, just how up and down we are this week. 30s today, around 40 tomorrow, some lingering flurries, a couple of sprinkles possible Wednesday, and then boom, we jump 50s to 60s, warming back up again. But here comes that rain. Showers, storms, possibly some strong storms to severe storms, heavy rain, primarily Friday night into Saturday, and then a big chill following late.